taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hoosiers will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hoosiers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard runners.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Quarterback moving. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the game.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Nice move to keep running. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. At the 45 on its way. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Finds his man. It's Joyner. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Indiana! The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the...
He's got it along the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash him.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him! Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And is slipped just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll toss it. Makes it past the marker. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, it's complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Just keep slinging it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. He's got an open man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Fake the spike and he wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your...
Makes the grab right down the middle. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Indiana. Once he got some room, it was over. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this class.
Gonna take a shot. Snags it on the right. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going over the top. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Off-play action on first down. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Page. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And wings it incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. If you can trust your guy, I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Makes the catch. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Red Raider! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back.
There he goes! Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to scramble. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And sometimes as a coach, you're trying to settle your guy down, and you're down and you need plays, but you got to string it together one at a time. And I think floating off the back foot, that's a recipe for disaster. He's going to make a bad play. Got to take care of the football, execute at a high level.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Lets it fly. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Throws toward the end zone. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants to go deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Red Raider. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He takes it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that.
He's going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You blow up. Tight coverage on the two-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is